Hey everyone, how's it going? This is SRY-in-advance. Today I've got a brand new video for you guys. So if you watched my last video, I told you guys that it was going to be a Crucible gameplay, but unfortunately, turns out, well, the game is currently broken right now. So yeah, that is fun. So instead, today I'm going to be talking about the Rise of Iron DLC that was kind of leaked yesterday and then finally fully revealed when the stream was shown. So, I'm just going to kind of talk you guys over the Rise of Iron reveal trailer, as well as tell you guys about what I'm excited for and what I'm looking forward to. So, the beginning of the trailer shows Lord Saladin walking up to the broken wall, and he does not have his helmet on, and he has a Titan cloak. Unfortunately, still not going to be able to take your helmet off in the wild, and Titans are not going to get a cloak. So that is sad. We talked about how he is the final of the Iron Lords. Next up, it shows the dregs, the Siva dregs coming out of the wall, and those are going to be the new enemies that we face in this DLC. They basically got controlled by a plague that kind of turned them into bloodthirsty, self-enhancing junkies that only live to better themselves. We get our first look at one of the strike bosses, known as the Mechanist. He is a Siva-controlled captain who has a pretty wicked gun on the side of him. We do not know the abilities that they are going to have yet. However, we do know that there are going to be different abilities with these new characters, and that they're going to fall to new tactics, similar to how the Taken fell to new tactics from the Hive with like their teleporting and their kind of juriness. We're probably going to see a lot more teleporting and some interesting mechanics that these new enemies bring. Next up, it goes back to the wall, shows Saladin putting on his helmet and pulling out a flaming axe. Now, this flaming axe is one of the important talking parts about this trailer. The iron axe is going to be a relic, which we can use and we can find in the wild. However, it's not going to be a full-on weapon like the swords are right now. It's just going to be a normal weapon that allows us to pick it up like the relic, like the Scorch Cannon we used to, and kind of use it until we run out of ammo or power or whatever it's going to be for that certain kind of weapon. Next, we get our first look at the new story in one of the new areas, as well as the patrol area that we are going to get, known as the Plaguelands. Shows Guardians going up a nice little mountain, which is known as Fellwinter's Peak. Fellwinter's Peak is a new social space that we need to take over and push all the enemies out so that way we can move in and finally reclaim what is ours and what should have been ours all along. Shows the top of Fellwinter's Peak with the Temple of the Iron Lords, and then it moves on to the next section, which is new weapons. Now, there wasn't too much in the way of weapons. However, there is one screenshot going around that shows a new yellow and gray weapon with the letter N on the side. Could potentially be a new weapon faction known as Nadir, but we will see as we get into that a little bit more. You see the new armor. There's 3 sets of armor that are coming as far as endgame goes. There is a Siva-themed Warmind type armor that looks, in my opinion, a little bit cheesy. It's very, very angular and square. It looks a lot like the ACD/Zeroback fence and a couple other pieces of armor from the Warmind themed era. There's also a Iron Banner themed armor piece and a Trials of Osiris armor pieces that all are uniquely themed from what we have right now. Next, it talks about the new raid, and we can see 6 Guardians climbing the wall of the Cosmodrome and jumping off of it into what is presumably a pit. And then we finally see the first look at one of the bosses that will be in the new raid. And this is probably going to be the only picture of a enemy that we see for the raid, due to the very secretive nature of Bungie through their raids. Basically, we see a large train-like object on the top of the Cosmodrome wall, and it is a mech kind of enemy. It basically has a large plow on the front that no doubt is going to be moving towards you at one part of this fight, and you have to avoid it. In my opinion, this is definitely going to be one of the things to look out for when we get into the DLC, and especially when we get into the raid and we have to figure out the mechanics of this boss. You can only see two weapons that this boss has, however. It's got a cannon, and then it has a large arm that raises up and slams in the ground. Potentially it is going to have a very large AoE hitbox that is going to stun anyone, throw them off the wall of the Cosmodrome, and send them plummeting to their deaths. Now, it is probably smart to mention here that this is going to be the first fully outside raid that we have had, and it's not going to be in a structure the entire time like Fault of Glass, Crota's End, and the King's Fall raid. Now, moving on, after the boss of the raid, it flashes through that we have new strikes, new crucible, new campaign, and then new factions and weapons. Now, this final piece is a interesting topic to hear because the new factions are definitely something that I am looking forward to. Recently, I just got my new monarchy to rank 25, which is my second faction that I've gotten to 25. And I just switched to Future War Cult, which is going to be my third and final one. And then I'm going to have nothing to do in the way of factions. I won't have anything to pledge myself to, so I'm going to switch to the new one in the September when this DLC comes out. Now, it shows a few more weapons, like a pretty awesomely colored fusion rifle. It is bright orange and blue, but it looks like any basic fusion rifle that we have in the game currently. We see a few scout rifles, including an Oblon scout rifle that has some red kind of SIVA tech to it, which, by the way, SIVA is the new enemy type in the game, in case I haven't mentioned that. We see the first hint at a new exotic weapon that we definitely do know about, and that is the Gjallarhorn Year 3. This Gjallarhorn is going to be a quest item that we get for completing quests and picking up the body parts of, presumably, the Iron Lords. And then we are going to craft our own Gjallarhorn. There is a pre-order bonus, and you get a black one instead of a yellow one when you are finished with that quest. However, it is just a pre-order bonus, and everyone will get their Gjallarhorn. Next up, we see a Guardian jumping up into the air and swinging his axe onto the ground and slamming, and a big AoE effect, and then that is the end of the trailer. After the trailer, of course, we have a sneak peek at the Gjallarhorn, which is going to be coming in Year 3. When you pre-order, like I said, you get the black and white one, which is called the Iron Gjallarhorn. This is it for this trailer. There also was another trailer released that basically is just a Gjallarhorn trailer that shows, yes, Gjallarhorn is coming in Year 3, and it is going to be better than ever. Now, quick stats of the Iron Banner kind of DLC / expansion. It is going to be $30 and only available on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360. Now, this is a huge point considering that a lot of players do play on the previous gen consoles. I, however, do not. Obviously, I'm playing in the PS4. I believe I've made that pretty clear before. So I am going to be bringing this content as soon as it comes out for you guys. I'm going to continue to post Destiny up until that time, and I will probably be going over all of the new news that the Bungie company gives out to us, and I will definitely be looking into this as time goes on. So, my thoughts on it, I'm kind of excited, but I am still wary of it. As far as I'm concerned, this is the same team that made the House of Wolves expansion, which was a huge flop in my mind. I did not like it at all, and it really disappointed me to see that the House of Wolves team is going to be going through this one again. However, they did do a very good job on that campaign, and there is going to be a raid coming in this one, which is my favorite thing to do in Destiny over anything. So, we will see in the next couple months. New Crucible features potentially is the custom matches that a lot of people have been hoping for, which would definitely prolong the life of the game, and potentially get a kind of competitive aspect to the game, which would be extremely cool to see, and I would definitely like to tune into on Twitch every now and then. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you guys could take a few seconds to rate it, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, give it a dislike if you did not. I don't mind. Any feedback is nice for me. If you guys are excited to see this expansion, then definitely stay on my channel for the next couple months, and I will definitely be posting more about it. Anyway, if you guys could also check out my Twitch account, the link will be in the description, as well as I post on Twitter whenever I am streaming, so that would also be nice. So thank you guys for watching. This has been SRY-in-advance, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.